Have you ever started your morning with a warm, comforting bowl of oatmeal, thinking you're doing your body a world of good? You're not alone. For years, oatmeal has been praised as a breakfast staple, loaded with heart-healthy fiber, easy to digest, and perfect for anyone looking to start the day off right, especially as we age. It feels wholesome, nourishing, and familiar. But here's the surprising truth. That innocent-looking bowl might not be as healthy as you think, depending on what you pair it with. If you're over 65, this matters more than ever. As our bodies change with age, so does the way we process sugar, fats, and carbohydrates. What used to work for us in our 40s or 50s might now leave us feeling drained, foggy, or even inflamed by lunchtime. The problem isn't the oatmeal itself. It's the 3 everyday add-ons many of us stir in or serve alongside it without a second thought. They're sitting quietly in your kitchen right now, disguised as healthy choices, when in reality, they may be spiking your blood sugar, stressing your heart, and silently working against your long-term health. So before you take your next bite of that morning oatmeal, ask yourself, what's hiding in your bowl, and how is it really affecting your body? In this guide, we'll break down the 3 most common oatmeal mistakes that can sabotage your breakfast and your energy. These are popular foods you likely eat often, maybe even daily, but they're not as innocent as they seem. Even more important, you'll learn simple, delicious swaps that will transform your oatmeal into a truly nourishing meal that supports your heart, your brain, and your vitality without giving up taste or comfort. Stick with me, because what you're about to learn could change the way you look at healthy breakfast forever. Number 1, fruit juice, especially orange juice, a sweet morning mistake you might not see coming. Let's kick things off with a breakfast classic that most of us have grown up with, a glass of orange juice. Bright, sweet, and refreshing, it's been a beloved part of the American breakfast table for generations. If you've been pouring yourself a glass alongside your morning oatmeal, believing it's a healthy choice full of vitamin C, you're definitely not alone. For decades, orange juice has been advertised as the perfect start to your day. It's cheerful, nostalgic, and feels like a smart way to get in some nutrients. But here's the twist. That glass of OJ could be doing more harm than good, especially when paired with oatmeal. Here's why. When you eat a whole orange, you're enjoying more than just the juice. You're getting fiber, something your body loves. That fiber slows down how quickly your body absorbs the natural sugars, helping you maintain steady energy levels and avoid those dreaded mid-morning crashes. But when you drink orange juice, all that helpful fiber is stripped away. What you're left with is basically liquid sugar. In fact, a typical 8-ounce glass of orange juice can pack 20 to 25 grams of sugar. That's about the same as a can of soda. Let that sink in. You wouldn't think of washing your oatmeal down with soda, but the sugar content is eerily similar. And when you pair that sugar-heavy juice with a bowl of oatmeal, a naturally carbohydrate-rich food, you're creating a perfect storm for your blood sugar. Oatmeal on its own, especially if you're using steel-cut or old-fashioned oats, offers a slow, steady source of energy. But add orange juice into the mix, and you've just turned that steady release into a rapid spike. For younger folks, this might result in a short burst of energy, but for seniors, that spike can lead to a crash, fatigue, irritability, even dizziness. And over time, repeated sugar surges like this can increase inflammation, worsen insulin resistance, and strain your heart and brain. If you're managing type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, or even just trying to lose stubborn belly fat, this seemingly innocent combo could be silently working against you. What starts as a healthy breakfast might actually be leaving you groggy by 10 a.m., reaching for another cup of coffee, or wondering why your mood feels off before lunchtime. So, what should you drink with your oatmeal instead? Keep it simple. Water is always a great choice, hydrating and easy on the system. If you enjoy something warm in the morning, try a cup of herbal tea like chamomile or peppermint. Or, if you prefer a little morning pick-me-up, a cup of black coffee, no sugar, pairs nicely with oatmeal and won't throw off your blood sugar. And if it's the fruity flavor you're after, skip the juice altogether and reach for the real thing. A handful of fresh berries, blueberries, raspberries, or strawberries, or a few slices of apple will add that natural sweetness plus the fiber and antioxidants your body needs. You'll get the taste you love and the health benefits your body truly deserves. At the end of the day, orange juice isn't evil, and neither is oatmeal. But together, they're not the power couple we've been led to believe. Making just this one small change to your breakfast routine could lead to more energy, better focus, and a stronger, healthier you. Stick around, because up next is another surprising breakfast favorite that might be derailing your health goals without you even realizing it. Number 2. Flavored yogurt or sweetened milk, the sneaky sugar bombs hiding in your oatmeal. Here's a question. Have you ever stirred a spoonful of vanilla yogurt into your oatmeal to make it creamier? Or maybe you've poured in some almond or oat milk for that smooth, comforting finish. It probably felt like a wholesome upgrade, something simple and smart to enhance your breakfast. But what if I told you that these creamy additions might actually be turning your healthy oatmeal into a hidden sugar bomb? It's a surprising truth that catches a lot of people off guard, especially older adults who've spent years perfecting their morning routine. Let's start with flavored yogurt, a common favorite. That little cup may come in tempting flavors like strawberry, blueberry, or peach, but behind the pleasant taste often lurks a hefty dose of added sugar. In fact, many store-bought yogurts contain 12 to 20 grams of sugar per 6-ounce serving, which translates to 3 to 5 teaspoons. And if you're adding that into a bowl of oats, you're piling sugar on top of a naturally carbohydrate-rich meal. Then there's sweetened plant-based milk like vanilla almond milk, oat milk, or soy milk. These milks are often marketed as healthy dairy alternatives. The packaging may shout words like natural, heart-healthy, or low-fat, but many of them are sweetened with cane sugar, agave, or other additives to improve flavor and texture. Some are sweet enough to pass for dessert. Seriously. Now combine all of that with your oatmeal, already a hearty source of carbs, and your body is suddenly dealing with a sugar overload. What was supposed to be a gentle, energizing start to your day becomes a full-on metabolic roller coaster. Your pancreas has to work extra hard to pump out insulin and bring your blood sugar back down. You might feel a quick energy boost after breakfast, but within an hour or two you crash, feeling sluggish, cloudy-headed, or craving another bite of something sweet. Sound familiar? But the real concern goes beyond that morning slump. Repeating this cycle every day can stir up chronic inflammation, something most of us don't feel directly, but that quietly affects everything: your joints, memory, sleep, even your heart. And for seniors, that inflammation is no small matter. It's been linked to increased risk of cognitive decline, cardiovascular disease, and stubborn belly fat that just won't budge, no matter how many salads you eat. And here's the kicker. Many of these so-called healthy options are chosen with good intentions. You're trying to eat better, right? That's what makes this so frustrating. But the good news is, you don't have to give up the creamy, satisfying feel of a good oatmeal bowl. You just need to be smarter about your add-ins. Here's what to do instead. Replace flavored yogurt with plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt. It's thick, protein-rich, and doesn't come with a sugar crash. Swap out sweetened milks for unsweetened almond, coconut, or soy milk. Or stick to a small splash of regular milk if your stomach handles it well. Want flavor? Stir in a pinch of cinnamon, a few slices of banana, or some crushed nuts for richness without the sugar. Remember, it's not about giving up everything you love. It's about reclaiming control over what goes into your body and knowing how it affects your energy, your health, and your future. So, the next time you're preparing your oatmeal, pause before grabbing that flavored yogurt or sweetened milk carton. Ask yourself, is this fueling my body or just fooling it? Stick around, because next, we'll talk about one of the most surprising breakfast pitfalls of all, the beloved bacon and sausage combo that might be doing more harm than you ever imagined. Number 3. Processed breakfast meats. The salty sidekick that's quietly wearing you down. Bacon and sausage. Just saying the words might bring back memories of slow Sunday mornings, the sizzle in the skillet, the smell drifting through the kitchen, the comfort of a hearty, satisfying breakfast. For many of us, these breakfast meats are more than just food. They're part of our family traditions, reminders of time spent with loved ones around the table. But as much as it pains us to say it, these nostalgic favorites may be doing your body more harm than good, especially when paired with your morning oatmeal. Here's the truth. Bacon and sausage fall into the category of processed meats, and that label comes with some heavy baggage. These meats are often cured, salted, smoked, and packed with chemical preservatives like nitrates and nitrites, not to mention a whole lot of sodium. Now, it might seem like a balanced combo: oatmeal for your fiber and carbs, sausage or bacon for your protein and fat. Sounds reasonable, right? On the surface, yes. But under the hood, your body sees it differently. Let's break it down. Oatmeal, particularly steel-cut or old-fashioned oats, digests slowly, providing a steady release of energy that keeps blood sugar stable. That's a great start. But now toss in some bacon or sausage, and your body suddenly has to deal with high levels of sodium, preservatives, and saturated fat. The result? Blood pressure can spike almost immediately. Your arteries may stiffen, inflammation begins to simmer, quietly stressing your heart and brain. And here's the kicker. Many sausage brands sneak in sugar, especially the ones labeled maple or honey flavored. So now you're combining carbs, salt, fat, and sugar in a single meal. That's a heavy load, especially for a system that doesn't recover as quickly as it used to. For older adults, this mix is especially risky. It can aggravate high blood pressure, increase fluid retention, swollen ankles, puffy hands, trigger shortness of breath in those with heart issues, lead to long-term cardiovascular strain and memory issues. And let's not forget the sluggish feeling that often follows a heavy, greasy breakfast. You might think you're fueling up, but you're really forcing your body to work overtime just to digest it all. Now, we're not saying you have to give up bacon and sausage forever. Life's about balance, and food is more than nutrition. It's joy, it's memory. But when it becomes a daily habit, that's when it can start silently chipping away at your health. So what should you pair with oatmeal instead if you want a protein boost? A boiled egg is a simple, gentle option, rich in protein with no added sugar or preservatives. A small handful of chopped walnuts or almonds brings healthy fats, protein, and a satisfying crunch. A spoonful of natural peanut butter, look for brands with no added sugar or oils, melts beautifully into warm oats, adding both flavor and heart-healthy nutrients. These swaps offer the same satisfaction, but without the sodium overload or inflammation risk. And over time, these small changes can make a big difference in your energy, memory, and overall wellness. So the next time you sit down to your oatmeal, pause before frying that bacon or heating those sausages. Ask yourself, is this helping my body thrive, or is it just feeding a habit from the past that no longer serves me? Coming up next, we'll explore the powerful, simple additions that can elevate your oatmeal into a true superfood meal, delicious, energizing, and designed with your future in mind. What you should eat with oatmeal: simple additions that truly nourish. Now that we've uncovered some of the common oatmeal pairings that may be quietly working against your health, let's shift the spotlight towards something far more uplifting: the ingredients that can actually enhance your oatmeal and help your body thrive. Because here's the good news: oatmeal isn't the problem. In fact, when you prepare it thoughtfully and pair it with the right ingredients, this humble grain becomes one of the most powerful, health-supporting meals you can enjoy, especially as you age. And the best part? You don't need fancy superfoods or complicated recipes. Some of the most effective, nourishing additions are likely already in your kitchen. With just a few small tweaks, you can transform your oatmeal into a breakfast that doesn't just keep you full, it helps protect your heart, support your memory, fight inflammation, and fuel your energy for the day ahead. It's not about cutting everything out or living with restriction. It's about unlocking the full potential of the food you already love, using ingredients that love you back. If you're in your 60s, 70s, or beyond, your body has different needs than it did in your younger years. You need food that's gentle on your system, supports steady energy, and works with your aging metabolism, not against it. In the next few sections, we'll explore a handful of simple, delicious, and proven add-ins that can take your oatmeal from good enough to genuinely great. These are ingredients backed by science, loved by nutritionists, and, most importantly, easy to find and easy to enjoy. We're talking about sweet and tart berries that support brain health, healthy fats like walnuts and chia seeds that fight inflammation, and even a familiar spice like cinnamon which can help balance your blood sugar in ways you never imagined. If you're ready to make your breakfast work for you, not just fill your stomach, but feed your long-term well-being, then keep reading, because the right combinations can turn your simple bowl of oats into one of the most powerful habits in your entire day. Let's dig into the first addition that brings both flavor and function: berries. Number 1. Berries, the sweet, simple superfood your brain and heart will love. Some foods just quietly do their job. No flash, no fuss, yet deliver powerful benefits that can change how you feel every single day. Berries are exactly that kind of food. Small, colorful, and packed with nutrients, they're one of the best things you can add to your oatmeal, especially if you're over 65 and looking to support your heart, memory, and energy in a natural, delicious way. Let's be honest, breakfast can get a little boring. A plain bowl of oatmeal might check the healthy box, but it doesn't always excite the taste buds. That's where berries come in. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, blackberries, whichever ones you like, don't just brighten your bowl, they elevate your nutrition in a big way. What makes berries so special? It starts with antioxidants, especially a group called anthocyanins, which give berries their deep red, purple, and blue colors. These antioxidants act like little bodyguards for your cells, fighting off damage caused by stress, pollution, and even the natural aging process. As we get older, our bodies produce fewer of these protective compounds on their own, so getting them through food becomes even more important. And here's the exciting part. Studies suggest that regular consumption of berries may help sharpen memory, improve focus, and even reduce the risk of cognitive decline as we age. That's right, something as simple as a handful of berries could be supporting your brain in ways you don't even realize. Think of them as natural brain boosters, no pills or prescriptions needed. But the benefits don't stop there. Berries are also great for your heart health. They help reduce inflammation, lower bad cholesterol, and support healthy blood pressure, all essential for staying strong, mobile, and independent as the years go on. And because they're naturally sweet, yet low in sugar and calories, they're a perfect fit for anyone managing blood sugar levels or watching their weight. Speaking of sugar, one big reason berries shine above fruit juice is their fiber content. When you eat whole berries, that fiber slows the digestion of natural sugars, keeping your blood sugar steady instead of spiking and crashing like it would with juice or dried fruit. This means more stable energy, fewer cravings, and better mood balance throughout the morning. And let's not overlook how easy berries are to enjoy. No cooking required, just rinse and sprinkle. Whether fresh or frozen, they're soft enough for older teeth and light enough not to upset sensitive stomachs. Even better, frozen berries are often more budget-friendly and just as nutritious, since they're picked at peak ripeness and flash frozen to lock in their value. Here's how to use them. Add 1/2 cup of berries, fresh or frozen, to your oatmeal. Stir them in while the oats are still warm or simply toss them on top. You'll get a burst of color, flavor, and health benefits, all in one easy scoop. And if you want to get creative, try pairing berries with other brain-loving toppings like chia seeds or a sprinkle of cinnamon. 2 more ingredients we'll dive into shortly. So the next time you're standing at your kitchen counter, spoon in hand, ask yourself, why settle for plain when a few berries could turn your oatmeal into a memory-boosting, heart-protecting powerhouse? Stick around, because next we're adding fuel for your brain, joints, and energy levels in the form of tiny seeds and crunchy nuts that do far more than just taste good. Number 2. Chia seeds, walnuts, and the power of healthy fats, fuel for your brain, heart, and joints. If there's one food group that's been unfairly misunderstood for decades, it's fat. Many of us grew up hearing that fat was the enemy, that it clogged our arteries, made us gain weight, and should be avoided at all costs. Low-fat everything filled grocery store shelves. Butter was demonized, even nuts were eyed with suspicion. But here's what modern science and good common sense is finally making clear. Your body actually needs fat, especially the right kind. And when it comes to breakfast, adding healthy fats to your oatmeal isn't just a nice touch. It's a smart, powerful move that can completely change how you feel throughout the day. Let's start with one of the tiniest nutritional powerhouses on the planet, chia seeds. These little black seeds may not look like much, but they're loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, fiber, and plant-based protein. Just 1 tablespoon stirred into your oats offers a balanced trio of nutrients that fuel your brain, support your heart, and aid digestion, something we all need more of as we get older. When mixed into warm oatmeal, chia seeds absorb liquid and form a gentle, gel-like texture that's incredibly soothing to your digestive system. This extra bulk helps promote regularity, a major win as digestion tends to slow with age, and keeps you full longer without any sugar spikes or crashes. Then there's the mighty walnut, often called brain food for good reason. Walnuts are packed with plant-based omega-3s, magnesium, and antioxidants that support cognitive function, ease inflammation, and reduce stress in the body. For older adults concerned about memory, mood, or joint discomfort, this is the kind of quiet, everyday support that makes a real difference over time. Sprinkle a small handful of chopped walnuts onto your oatmeal, and you're not just adding crunch. You're building a breakfast that supports sharper thinking and long-lasting energy. Walnuts also help stabilize blood sugar when paired with carbohydrates like oats, preventing the mid-morning crash that can leave you reaching for more coffee or something sweet. Now, if walnuts aren't your favorite, don't worry. Almonds, pecans, or natural peanut butter are excellent alternatives. Just be sure to skip anything with added sugar or hydrogenated oils. Look for labels that say unsweetened or just peanuts for the cleanest option. Here's the bigger picture. Healthy fats aren't something to fear, they're something to embrace. Especially as we age, our bodies need these good fats to protect our hearts, feed our brains, lubricate our joints, regulate hormones and blood sugar, keep us satisfied after meals so we're not constantly snacking. Think of adding chia seeds or walnuts to your oatmeal as investing in your well-being, one spoonful at a time. You're not just eating breakfast, you're actively caring for your energy, your focus, and your future. And it couldn't be easier. No cooking required, no expensive ingredients, just a simple stir-in or sprinkle that adds real power to your morning bowl. So the next time you prepare your oatmeal, reach for those little extras that offer so much more than flavor. Let your breakfast be both a comfort and a strategy, fueling not just your day, but your health, your independence, and your peace of mind. And stay with me, because up next is a humble spice that might already be in your pantry, quietly waiting to help you manage blood sugar and inflammation more naturally than you ever thought possible. Number 3, cinnamon, the humble spice that's quietly working wonders in your oatmeal. Sometimes, the most powerful things in life come in the smallest packages, and when it comes to your health, few ingredients prove that better than cinnamon, a common kitchen spice that might just be one of the most underrated health boosters you're not fully taking advantage of. If you've been sprinkling a little cinnamon into your oatmeal for flavor, here's some good news. You've already been doing something smart for your body. But if you haven't yet made it a regular part of your morning routine, now is the perfect time to discover just how much this fragrant, familiar spice can do for your energy, blood sugar, and long-term wellness. Let's start with what makes cinnamon special. Cinnamon contains powerful compounds, particularly one called cinnamaldehyde, that give it both its warm flavor and its remarkable health benefits. Research shows that cinnamon can help reduce inflammation, fight oxidative stress, and even support heart health. But what really makes cinnamon stand out, especially for those over 65, is its natural ability to balance blood sugar levels. As we age, our bodies often become more sensitive to carbohydrates, especially processed sugars. That means we're more prone to blood sugar spikes and the crashes that follow, leading to fatigue, foggy thinking, and increased cravings. Cinnamon helps by improving insulin sensitivity, allowing your cells to use glucose more effectively, and keeping those spikes and dips in check. And unlike medications or supplements, cinnamon is simple, gentle, and already sitting in your spice rack. Even better, it adds natural sweetness without sugar, so if you've been tempted to drizzle honey or sprinkle brown sugar on your oatmeal, cinnamon offers a flavorful alternative with zero downside. Here's how to use it. Add 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon of ground cinnamon to your oatmeal as it cooks or just before serving. It blends beautifully with apples, raisins, bananas, or berries, enhancing the flavor while supporting your metabolism. But cinnamon's benefits don't stop at blood sugar. It's also been linked to improved brain function, better digestion, and heart health. For older adults, that's a trifecta of support: stable energy, clearer thinking, and a more resilient cardiovascular system. Studies even suggest that cinnamon may help reduce the risk of neurodegenerative diseases by protecting brain cells from damage over time. It's the kind of everyday habit that might seem small, but adds up in big ways. Think of cinnamon as a spice that works double duty. It satisfies your taste buds and gently supports the systems that matter most as you age. And it does it all without the need for pills, powders, or pricey supplements. Just a little scoop each morning can become a simple ritual that supports your body with every bite. And here's one more thing to love. Cinnamon is incredibly budget-friendly and shelf-stable. You don't need anything fancy, just a good quality ground cinnamon is ideal if available, but any standard grocery store brand is a great place to start. So tomorrow morning, before you reach for the sugar jar or flavored toppings, grab your cinnamon shaker instead. It's one of the easiest, most impactful upgrades you can make to your oatmeal and to your health. Coming up next, we'll wrap everything together with a few final thoughts on how to make your oatmeal not just a meal, but a daily act of self-care that supports your body, brain, and heart. One spoonful at a time. Oatmeal as a daily act of self-care. As we wrap up this journey through your morning oatmeal routine, let's take a moment to reflect on what we've uncovered together. This wasn't just about a bowl of oats. It was about how small, mindful choices can protect and strengthen your health over time, especially in the later chapters of life. We started by shining a light on some of the most common breakfast habits that many of us have followed for years, pairing oatmeal with orange juice, flavored yogurts, sweetened milks, or processed meats like bacon and sausage. These choices may feel comforting, familiar, or even healthy, but as we've learned, they can quietly raise your blood sugar, stress your heart, and cloud your thinking, leaving you more tired than energized, more foggy than focused. But we didn't stop there. Together we explored a better way forward, a way that's simple, sustainable, and actually enjoyable. By adding wholesome, nutrient-rich ingredients like berries, chia seeds, walnuts, and cinnamon, you're not just upgrading your breakfast, you're investing in your vitality, your clarity, and your peace of mind. The truth is, aging gracefully doesn't come from one big change. It comes from the little things we do every day, the quiet decisions that no one sees, but that shape how we feel, how we think, and how well we live. Choosing the right foods is one of those powerful, behind-the-scenes decisions. And your oatmeal? It can be a foundation, a daily act of self-care, a moment of intention that says, my health still matters, I still matter. So the next time you stand in your kitchen and prepare your morning oats, remember that it's not just breakfast. It's a new opportunity to nourish your body, protect your heart, and care for the person who's carried you this far. Before you go, I'd love to hear from you. What surprised you most in today's video? Did you learn something new that you plan to put into practice? Your comment might just inspire someone else who's walking a similar path. Please scroll down and share your thoughts in the comment section below. I read every one. And if you found this video helpful, I invite you to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another tip on living stronger, healthier, and more purposefully as you age. You deserve a life that feels good, body, mind, and soul, and I'm honored to walk beside you on that journey. Until next time, take care of yourself and enjoy every spoonful.